Hi everyone, Costco review guy here. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Hisense 10,000 BTU portable air conditioning. So this thing got here just in time because it is currently 35 degrees out there. It is insane. That heat is crazy. So the house that I live in, we do not have a central AC system. So what we're doing is we have all the blinds closed right now, not letting the hot air get in, but also at the same time, I had my fan on here. But as you can see, I had my fan on all day, all night for the past 48 hours. And the indoor temperature is still showing 26 degrees. And as you can see, all my blinds are down. I'm not letting any sunlight get in as well. But at this point, yeah, so this portable AC, it's a lifesaver. So we'll see how this thing goes. So when we open the box, everything is assembled already pretty much. The only loose parts that you can see here would be the two valve that is here, where I'm assuming that we would attach it, and so the hose actually gets out to the window, external windows, where they'll kind of release some of the hot air out to the outside, and therefore making this portable AC working. So it tends to be a little bit hotter upstairs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to move this thing upstairs. It's quite heavy. Like I would probably say it's 87.7 pounds according to the box. So you definitely need two person to lift this. So if you got it, I managed to lift it up all the way up from the stairs, so it was okay. It was still pretty heavy, but definitely recommend having two person to put together or try to move this box, because you just don't want to hurt your back, kind of thing. Okay, so we'll see how this goes. So step one of the process, what the instructions have asked us to do is locating exactly kind of like the valve where we're going to put it, because we do need an external window source. So as you can see here, what I'm planning to do is going to set up in our windows on our second floor. So as you can see, all you need to do is really just set up a bracket like this, and you can actually close the window. So not a lot of hot air kind of gets in. But there's another small piece where you can kind of assemble it here, where it just blocks the hot air from coming in. So it's quite easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go downstairs and trying to set up the valve and get the air conditioning going. And now, so there's two valves. Okay, so I did a bit of research. Some of the portable air condition with a smaller power, because they're probably determining by the amount of BTU. So that is probably a pretty good indicator of how powerful the air conditioning is. So normally anything above 8,000, it seems like they are utilizing two tubes. So as you can see here, assembly is quite simple. We just need to kind of attach this onto here. Okay. So that was easy. So as you can see here, these two valves just basically snaps onto here. Literally took 2 seconds to do it. And then on this side, again, it just snaps on like this. So really easy to do. So now for the hard part, I gotta move this 80-pound thing up to the second floor. Try not to scratch the hardwood floors. So my wife just warned me. So everyone, I moved the portable AC up here now. So the next step, what we need to do is, as you can see here, there's a tiny screw holes that's attached to here. So quite simple. Both valves would have to be attached to there. And then what we'll do is we'll extend it, put it into the window. And the one part that I like a lot about this is even you can actually keep the portable AC at a further space, because what you could do, as you can see here, this thing actually can extend to quite long. So you can actually move your AC, you know, facing somewhere else. You don't want it too cold. You don't want it to the air to be directly, you know, blown at a certain areas. So you can actually extend this thing, which I like a lot. So I'm gonna extend it to as far as I can for now. So let's see, because I just don't want it, you know, too close to the window kind of thing, or too close to my bed. Okay, so it took me another 3 seconds to put the valve in here, and as you can see, it doesn't really need a screw. You can just kind of snap on here. So if you look, if you press these both down, you can actually remove the valve just like that, so it's snapped on. So I haven't put one single screw on, like no tools required so far. And the best part about this side, it's even slide on. So look, so you can actually slide in, and away you go. And that's it. And you don't need to put water in it. And you're just waiting for plug-in. So this part goes up there, and I'll show everyone how it goes. All right. So we just turned this thing on. As you can see, the hose is attached to the window now, where the hose is bringing all the hot air and warm air from this room out. So as you can see right now, the temperature it's showing right here is what the temperature of the indoor room is currently. So it is currently 26 degrees, and you can actually adjust it so that you want this room to get to 16 degrees if you want. So there's a couple of mode. You can go cool, dry, because this is a 3-in-1 machine. So the dry option allows you to become a dehumidifier. And there's also the fan option, which I find it kind of useless because it's just blowing out air. And then it's also a heater. Like you can also blow heat when it's during winter times if you wanted to do so. But obviously I'm changing that back to cool. So 23 degrees right now, 22. There's an option to set how cold you want this fan to be. So you can go medium, low. It's totally up to you. Low, medium, and also high. So I think what happened is some of the smaller areas with this machine, this thing is blowing quite strong. So you probably don't want it too high, getting blown right in the face. So therefore you have the option to go, you know, different speed. So you can go low, medium, or high. So yeah, so I mean, this is definitely way colder. You can already feel it. What I would probably suggest is, you know, closing some of the windows and also closing some of the doors so you're in an enclosed, isolated area, so that, you know, you're not trying to, you know, fill the cold air in such a big room, right? Because otherwise it'll take forever to do that. You know, you wanted to do it in an enclosed environment. So very simple. You know, it actually comes with a remote control, right? So a smaller remote control. You just got to put some batteries in it. The remote control have the exact same function as here, and apparently you can actually download an app on your phone, and you can attach this to a Wi-Fi, and you would be able to you can actually take control from your phone as well. So you can do it manually right at the machine, from the remote control, or from an application by using a phone. Yeah, so I mean, it's 35 degrees out there today, so it took about a good 2-3 minutes, and I can already feel that the room's temperatures got brought down substantially. So it's currently 28 degrees in this room right now, but it'll probably take about another 5-10 minutes in an enclosed environment to probably bring it down to about 21 degrees. Okay, well, please like and subscribe.